Welcome to the Morning Wood. I'm your host, John Heiss. I'm joined, as always, by my friend, the great Matt Modi. Everybody knows that the best time to start laying the wood to the books is in the morning, and that's what we do every single morning on this channel. For that reason, go ahead and get subscribed, get the notifications on. You don't want to miss this for the rest of your life. Let's look at what we did last week, Matt. I don't think it was good. I'm looking at the graphic now, and there seems to be a ton of red on there.
Yeah, a lot of red.
First, because you had a green.
Yeah, Austin Reeves, props to him. The Anthony Edwards one isn't my fault because they're double teaming him, and I thought that was against the rule books. It's not fun to play basketball when you're getting double teamed. So that honestly should have voided because the Celtics were cheating.
Mm-hmm.
The 8-1, he scored 4 points. We went over 4.5. So I mean, he was right there. Right there. So it's not I take full responsibility, but none of it was my fault.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I had Lopez over 1.5 threes. I don't even think he showed up to that game. And Nembhard, I'm not even sure I ever saw him on the court. I think he was on the court, but
you just didn't see him.
Yeah, he wasn't doing a lot. I don't know. They didn't get him the ball. That was just 2 shitty reads on my part. But here's the thing. Whenever you have 2 shitty reads, all you got to do is come back with 2 of the greatest bets of all time, and all's forgiven. Okay? Yep. We're going to get our money back and then some. I'm going to actually let you go first. I'm so confident you don't have either one of what I got. So you go first. Let the people know what you're leading off with.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with one that I think you won't like. It's Tyrese Maxey, 25-plus points. Don't worry. It's not a 3-point prop. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. And last time you didn't like a Tyrese Maxey prop. It hit. He actually scored 30 points in that game, and I only went to 25. That's all I'm doing tonight is 25-plus. So what led me to this play? So the Suns give up the 5th most points per game to pick and roll ball handlers. That's the play type where Maxey scores the majority of his points is as the pick and roll ball handler. But I looked this up. Props Madness, great website. Tyrese Maxey's played 8 games against teams that are in the bottom 10 in terms of guarding the pick and roll ball handler. He scored 25 points in all 8 of those games. So that's a 100% hit rate. Even the hit rate folks like that. He's averaging over 30 points per game in those 8 games. And I know the haters are going to say, well, what about Embiid? 3 of those games are with Embiid. Obviously, he cashed in all 3 of those as well, scored 30 points in 2 of the 3 games that he played with Embiid. He did play this Suns team earlier in the year, scored 32 points. Now, Embiid did play in that game. Embiid missed that game, but still 22 shots, 32 points, 6 of 14 from deep. The Suns are a team. They play this drop coverage on pick and roll. I talk about it all the time. They're like a top 6 in terms of pull-up percentage against them. Maxey is top 10 in terms of points via pull-up. 25 plus 110 just felt too easy.
I like it. I don't like it, but I do like it. That's fair.
Yeah, seems fair.
All right, so we're going to go Grayson Allen, 3+ assists, plus 275 at ESPN. This one's plus 290 at BetMGM, but they would only allow like $1, so I had to pass. I'll take plus 275. In fact, I even thought about going 4+ at plus 700 or 5+ at plus 1,800. Okay, it's all deadly. Here's the thing. The Suns are in trouble, all right? People are pissed in the locker room, and everybody's saying that Bradley Beal and Nurk are both getting benched tonight, okay? This is all happening at a time that they're getting Grayson Allen back, okay? What that could mean is his role could be changing slightly. Everybody knows he's a sharpshooter, all right? Take one look at him, all right? That tells you all you need to know. He definitely can shoot. But,
he's white.
Yeah, this guy can dish the rock at the same time, okay? Last game, in his first game back from injury, the guy passed out 6 times. He only had 7 potential assists, but still, 7 potentials is enough to get us 3 assists. Okay, it's just basic math here, okay? I'm thinking 3+ assists is going to have us living like a bunch of kings, all right? And if you want to be a psychopath and you want to take 4+ at plus 700 or 5+ at plus 1,800, I'm not going to stop you. Feels too right.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. I was definitely not going to be on that. I don't think I've said Grayson Allen's name yet once this season, so props for you. Right. The play that I thought you were going to take is Vooch, first quarter points, over 4.5, plus 100 odds at Caesars. I mean, this guy should not be priced at 4.5 for anything close to even money, let alone exactly even money. Yeah. He's played 35 games this year. He's scored 5 or more points in the first quarter in 24 of 34 games. That is a 70% hit rate. He's done it in 12 of his last 20 games, which is a 60% hit rate. And he's only done it in 5 of his last 10, but that's fine because there's enough sample size here to know that he is a fast starter. I'm not a hit rate guy. I'm a matchup guy. He's going up against the Spurs, who allow the 7th most points per game to pick and roll men, 4th most points per game via post-ups. That's how Vooch scores the most and the 2nd most of his points via play types. Vooch played the Spurs earlier this year, scored 6 points in the first quarter, put up 39 points in the entire game. So like the first quarter was even slow for him, and he still scored over. Yeah, exactly. It's just warming up. Still scored over 4.5 points. It's a crazy price. I don't understand why the books are giving us this price, but I'll gladly take advantage. Vooch over 4.5 first quarter points.
I like it. I like it. I'm gonna go Keon Johnson, 4+ assists, plus 200 at FanDuel. Matt, I don't know if you remember this, but back in COVID, I used to bet on the news. All right, it was an incredible experience. I loved it. Betting the news, the weather, whatever. It was all so fun. And that's basically what we're doing right now with this, okay? Because the Nets are a next man up team right now, all right? That's the situation they're in. Everybody's out, like everybody. Guys got traded. They got new guys. Now those guys are hurt. So here's the deal. The only 2 people that can mess this up for us are D'Angelo Russell and Ben Simmons. All we're watching for is Russell or Simmons news all day. Once one of them gets announced out, this line goes bye-bye, okay? With one or both of these guys out, Keon is playing a role that he just doesn't normally play. The thing is, he can do it. We just saw him drop 8 dimes last game in this exact situation. The beauty is, even if Simmons and Russell play, Keon could still get home on this number. It just feels too right.
Yeah, those are the best ones where if everything, like if everybody plays, he could still hit it. And then if people miss, like you're just going to get an insane price. Those are good. I'm going to go with another pretty square one, but I think it's good. Wemby, 30+ points, +1, 40 odds at ESPN Bet. Everybody knows Wemby's been cooking recently. In his last 20 games, he's averaging 29.4 points per game, which isn't 30, but it is quite close. And he's shooting just an insane volume, 12 3-pointers, 6 3-pointers, 12, 6, 16, 13, 15. I'm not taking his threes. I am taking his points. Going up against the Bulls, allow the most points per game to pick and roll men, number 1. They allow the most points in the paint, and they allow the 7th most points via above the break 3-pointers. That makes up 75% of the points that Wemby scores. He's either scoring in the restricted area or he's scoring from an above the break 3-pointer. 5 of 6 players similar to Wemby have played the Bulls this year. Or excuse me. 6 players have played the Bulls this year. 5 of them have hit their point prop over. Towns put up 40+ points against them twice. Porzingis, who I don't even think has 2 legs anymore, hit his point prop against the Bulls both times. Chet Holmgren, who was probably still nursing a broken hip at that point, had 21 points against the Bulls. The only one that missed was Miles Turner, who had 15. His over-under was 16.5. That's fine. We can forgive him for that. But yeah, big men against the Bulls are going to play all year. Literally the most points per game to roll men. So Wemby, he's probably going to shoot 15 3-pointers. He's probably going to make 10 of them, and we'll get 30 just that way alone.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'll be honest with you, man. I think we just swept the board.
Yeah, seems like it.
I mean, I had a plus 200 and a plus 275, and we swept. So that's crazy. I feel like I'm kind of anchoring us right now.
Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, if we all hit, you will make more money because the odds on yours.
That's a valid point. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it. You guys need to get back to work. Me and Modi are going to go look for more bangers. You can find everything that the great Jedi Modi does at Jedi Modi on X, Twitter, whatever you call it, or right here on YouTube. Just search Jedi Modi or Matt Modi. It'll all come up, okay? I'm Slop Rules. You're on my channel. Hit subscribe right now. Get the notifications on because I'm going live at 4 p.m. today to find more bangers at OddsJam using the OddsJam tools. You don't want to miss that. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.